Assalamu alaikum, good morning. Are you hearing me, students? Please reply so that I can start my today's lecture. Please reply in the chat box. Students, please reply if you are hearing me clearly. Please reply in the chat box. Okay, Abdul Rahman, very good of you. Other people, please reply so that I can start my today's lecture. I'm waiting for your reply. Hurry up. I'm just waiting for other students to join me. Walaikum assalam, Ishal. Walaikum assalam, all of you. Uh, I'm just waiting for a while, and after that I will start my today's lecture because students are coming continuously. I hope you have understood yesterday's lecture and you have understood the story of Macbeth. I'm going to deliver the last lecture of Macbeth. I hope you have read the story. Within a minute I will start my lecture. There is no class for today. I'm telling you, I have also informed you yesterday about that. So there is no need of any journal or any stationery box here. You just take your book as well if you want to. And you all know that we have given you the instructions yesterday that from 1st of February your midterm examinations will be started. Timetable will be given soon. The schedule of midterm examination will be given you soon. Walaikum assalam, Fatma. Now I am going to start my today's lecture. This is again English literature lecture. I'm Ms. Dafshin Imran. This is lecture number 24. The last topic of Macbeth. That the name of the topic is The Moving Wood. Okay. It is given on page number 31 and 32. Now, first of all, I am reading the pages 31 and 32. Listen to me very carefully. I will explain time to time. One more thing, listen to me very carefully so that you can understand the pronunciation of different words. The moving wood. Wood here means the trees. Macbeth tried to gather an army to fight Malcolm, but he had no friends left and no one wanted to help him. What happened because of Macbeth's behavior? His many people left him, his many friends left him, and he had very less number of people with him who wanted to help him. There is no need to open the camera, so please don't open it. So Macbeth tried to gather an army. He wanted to fight Malcolm. If you remember, he had killed the whole family of Malcolm because of the witches who had told him that Malcolm will be the person who would be against him, or his family would be the would come in the power after him. He began to wish he were dead, but he had enough courage left to come out of his castle at Dunsinane and fight a hopeless battle against his enemies. Actually, when Macbeth understood that he had many less number of men with him, so he wished that he were dead. But he came out with some courage, which was left with him from his castle at Dunsinane. Dunsinane is the place where the fight has to be done, and he wanted to fight a hopeless battle. Hopeless battle. Why this battle was called hopeless? Because Malcolm had got a very huge army, and Macbeth has got many little less number of men with him against his enemies. I hope you are understanding everything very clearly. While Macbeth was preparing for the battle, a messenger came to tell him that he had seen a strange sight. Now, while during that time when Macbeth was preparing for the battle, his men and he himself, a messenger who brought a message for him, he came to Macbeth and told him that he had seen a strange sight. He had seen something very much strange. He said, as I was watching on the hill for the enemy, I looked towards Burnham and I thought the wood began to move. What he saw, he said that uh, actually Macbeth had given him the task to watch from the hill about the enemy, whether they are coming nearer or not. So he said that when he was watching on the hill for the enemy, he looked towards the Burnham. Burnham was the wood area, and he thought that the wood began to move. He was very much surprised how it happened that the woods were moving. Woods, that means I have already told you the trees of that jungle, that is Burnham Wood. So he was very surprised and he came to inform Macbeth that what he saw in the Burnham Wood. You are a liar and a slave, cried the king, who was very much worried before that. When he listened all that thing from the messenger, he said, you are a liar and a slave. Then he added, if you are lying, I will hang you from the nearest tree. Now he threatened the messenger that if he was lying, or he warned the messenger then that if he was lying, then Macbeth would hang him from the nearest tree. Again, he added some more words, but if your story is true, I don't care if you hang me instead. But he also added that thing that if the messenger was right or he was telling the truth, then he would allow the messenger to hang the king instead, in place of him. Instead, be in place of. He thought to himself, now I doubt the advice of the witches who spoke the truth but tricked me all the time. Now he was thinking about himself that he was very much doubtful about the advices of the witches, because witches told him that something bad happened to him, who spoke the truth at that time and tricked him all the time. Actually, witches were telling the truth, but not in the clear way. And because of that, Macbeth was confused. The words of those devils is the word used here for witches. The words of those devils never mean what they seem to mean. It means the words of those devils or the witches were not clear, and because of that, Macbeth was very much confused. Now he was thinking that what would happen to him. Then Macbeth went out to meet his enemy. After that, Macbeth had to go to the meet the enemy to fought with them. When he went there, he understood that the messenger had not lied. He was not telling the lies. He was telling the truth. When Malcolm's army was marching through the Burnham Wood, he ordered each man to cut down a branch and carry it with him. Actually, what happened, Malcolm, who was very much intelligent, he ordered his each army man to cut down a tree from the burning wood and carry it with him, a branch of tree, not the whole tree, okay, and carry it with him. Thus, Macbeth would find it much more difficult to estimate the size of the attacking army. Why Malcolm had given this order to each man of his army? So that Macbeth could not estimate the number of people who are attacking him. So, when those people carried, who are carrying the branch of the tree, when they moved forward, Macbeth was watching them. So, they thought that the branches of the trees were moving, but actually, the man who were carrying the branches, they were moving. The result was that the whole of Burnham Wood seemed to be moving towards Dunsinane. What happened? As a result of the order of the Malcolm, what happened? The people who were with Macbeth and from that side, they thought that, or that whole of the Burnham Wood was moving towards the area Dunsinane. I hope you have understood what I am explaining to you. In spite of this hopeless situation, Macbeth fought fiercely and with great courage. You know that that was the situation was hopeless because of the less number of people who were with Macbeth. Abdul Wase, Milad, don't open your cameras, please. Now Macbeth fought fiercely and with great courage. He remembered that the witches had said that no one born of a woman could harm him. Actually, uh, um, some words of the witches were in his mind. Why he was so much brave at that time? Because of the words of the witches who said that no one born of a woman could harm him. It means the people who are born from a woman, no one would harm him. So he was, okay, Bila, there is no need to tell me this thing. Don't disturb the class. And this increased his bravery, and because of that his bravery increased. He killed many of his enemies, although his own small army did not support him well. Macbeth, who was very much brave, he killed many enemies, but his army, small army, who are very less in number, they did not support him very well. Meanwhile, meanwhile means during that time, Macduff, who was leading the first part of Malcolm's army, was determined to fight Macbeth. Now, Macduff, who was also who was leading the first part of Malcolm's army, who was the leader of the first part of Malcolm's army, was determined to fight Macbeth. He wished to kill the king himself. Macduff, who was leading the army, his wish was to kill the king himself. There was a particular reason, because Macbeth had murdered his family, because Macbeth had murdered all his family. At last, the two men saw each other. What happened? Many of the people were killed, and Macduff and Macbeth were coming closer to each other, and they were in front of each other. Macbeth did not want to fight, but Macduff rushed towards him. At that time, Macbeth wanted to stop the fighting, but Macduff rushed towards him, moved towards him, and a fierce struggle began. Again, the fight began. Macduff fought savagely, thinking of his dead family cruelly. He was in very much anger at that time, because he was thinking about his dead family. But Macbeth was not at all afraid. Macbeth was still not afraid because he was thinking about the words of the witches. He told Macduff at that time that his life was protected against anyone who had been born of a woman. Okay, it means who the persons who were born normally, they would never um, do anything against Macbeth, and they would not be able to harm Macbeth according to the witches. So he told Macbeth that thing. Macduff replied that he had not been born of a woman in the ordinary way, but he had been taken from his mother's body before the proper time. Now, Macduff replied that, okay, so Macduff said that he was the one who could harm Macbeth or who could be able to kill Macbeth because he was not born from his mother in the normal way, but he was taken out from his mother's body. For a moment, Macbeth's courage disappeared. What happened at that time? Macbeth became so much afraid because he understood that Macbeth was telling the truth. I will not fight you then, he cried to Macduff. At that time, Macbeth told Macduff to stop the fight because fight, he did not want to fight more because he understood that Macduff was the person who would be able to kill him. Macduff laughed. Macduff understood that why he was so much afraid. He said, okay, live than a prisoner. He said, I will give you two options. Live like a prisoner. I hope you understood what is a prisoner, Kaidi, and see all men laugh at you as a coward. Coward means buzdal. So he said there are two options. You can live like a prisoner of us, otherwise, and your all man, your army, the remaining army people, they they allow them to laugh at you as a coward. Macbeth was confused. He thought for a moment and then replied, I will never obey young Malcolm or be cursed by the people. Let us fight, Macbeth. Now, Malcolm, who would be the new king, so Macbeth said no, he would never obey Malcolm. Malcolm, if you remember, he was the son of the king, or be cursed by the people. Now he said he would not obey Malcolm or not to be cursed by the people. Cursed means badua dena. Let us fight Macduff. He said to Macduff that he wanted to fight. After a great struggle, what happened? Macduff and Macbeth fought, started fighting. After a great struggle, Macduff killed the king, that means Macbeth, and cut off his head. What he did? He killed the king first. Macduff killed Macbeth first, and then after that, cut off his head. He presented the head of Macbeth to Malcolm, the new king, because he was the son of the king, actual king, or real king. Everyone was relieved. Now the people in the area, they became relieved that the reign of the cruel King Macbeth had ended because they were so much relieved because the reign or the period of the cruel king who was Macbeth had ended. They thanked God to give them relief from the cruel king Macbeth. I hope you have understood everything very well, clearly. Now, this is the end of Macbeth. I want to give you a quick review about that. After that, I will give you I want to discuss some more things with you. Okay, first of all, I want to give you the quick review. Macbeth wanted to fight Malcolm. Malcolm was the person who was helping Malcolm was the uh, actual son of the real king. He tried to gather an army, but he had no friends left. Many of the people left him actually because of his cruel behavior. No one wanted to help him. He wished that he were dead. At that time, he was wishing about himself that he were dead. But he came out of his castle at Dunsinane to fight a hopeless battle. He came out of his castle with great courage and he wanted to fight, which was hopeless battle at Dunsinane. Actually, hopeless battle was hopeless because of the number of the people who were with him. Now Macbeth was preparing for the battle. During that time, a messenger came to inform him about the strange sight. He saw a strange thing. He told that he was looking towards Burnham and he thought that the wood began to move. It was very much surprising thing that how the trees can move. Now Macbeth cried, "You are a liar and a slave," he was telling to messenger. Macbeth also said that if he was lying, Macbeth would hang him. He was warning the messenger that he would hang him if he was telling the lies. He also said that he did not care if the messenger would hang him if his story was true. Now he was giving a suggestion to the messenger that he would allow him to hang the king if his story was true. Macbeth thought that the witches spoke the truth. He also thought that he did not understand the meanings of those words of the witches. But he had to fight, so Macbeth went out to meet his enemy. The messenger had not lied. When he went there, he understood that the messenger had not lied. Malcolm ordered his man to cut down a branch of tree and carry it with him. Actually, Malcolm was very intelligent person. He ordered his man to cut down a branch of tree and carry it with him. So when they moved, the branches would move with them. So that Macbeth would find it difficult to estimate the size of the attacking enemy because Macbeth would think that the these were those were the branches of the tree. The whole of Burnham Wood seemed to be moving towards Dunsinane. Macbeth fought fiercely with great courage. He killed many of his enemies. He remembered that the witches had told him that no one born of a woman could harm him. Why he was so much brave at that time? Because he thought that no one would be there who could harm him because no one was there would who could was born of a woman who was not born of a woman in the ordinary way. Macduff was leading the first part of the Malcolm's army. He wished to kill the king himself because Macbeth had murdered his family. Macduff was the person who was supporting Malcolm and he was leading the first part of the army. He wished to kill king because he murdered his family. Macduff fought savagely, very cruelly, thinking of his dead family, and Macbeth was not afraid at that time. Macbeth told Macduff that his life was protected against anyone who had been born of a woman. Now, Macbeth was so much brave because of his thinking, which was told by witches that he could not be harmed by anyone who had been born of a woman. Macduff replied that he had been taken from his mother's body. Macduff replied that he was not born normally and his he was taken out from his mother's body. Now, listening to him, Macbeth's courage disappeared for a moment when he heard that, because he understood that Macduff was the person who could harm him. Macbeth said that he would not fight Macduff, but Macduff laughed at him and said, "Live as a prisoner then." He also said him to see all men laughed at him as a coward. Now Macduff gave him two options, that to live like a prisoner, otherwise allow other all the people to laugh at him as a coward, because did not want to fight. It means he was a coward. Macbeth thought for a moment and replied that he would never obey Malcolm. Now Malcolm, who would be the new king, Macbeth thought and said he would never obey Malcolm. He set Macduff to fight. After a great struggle, Macduff killed the king and cut off his head. What happened? Macduff killed Macbeth and cut off his head. Macduff presented Macbeth's head to Malcolm. It was the gift for Malcolm. Malcolm became the new king, who was like his father and very much kind. Everyone was relieved that the reign of the cruel king Macbeth had ended. Now everyone in the country, they became relieved because the cruel king, the era of the cruel king or the period of the cruel king Macbeth had ended. I hope you all have understood the end of the story or the play. You can say that. Now I'm giving you some review questions. I want you to answer these after 1 minute. During that time, I will mark your attendance. I'm reading the questions. Listen to me very carefully. What did the messenger see? What did the king reply? Next question is, what did Malcolm order his men? Why did Macduff wish to kill Macbeth himself? Very easy questions. If you have understood the story, you can easily give me the answers. Now start writing the answers after 1 minute. During that time, I'm marking your attendance. Now I'm showing you the questions again. What did the messenger see? What did the king reply? What did Malcolm order his men? Why did Macduff wish to kill Macbeth himself? Very easy questions. Now start replying me. Very good, Fatma. The messenger saw burning woods moving. Messenger see terrible sight. Messenger saw terrible sight, Abdul Rahman, when he was rescuing at Hill of King Duncan army. He was just watching, not rescuing. He said, "You are a liar and a slave." One more thing he said, Fatma. Where are the other people? Please reply me the other answers. I'm waiting for your replies. Hurry up. The Masmeda. Advani. The messenger saw a terrible sight when he was seeing at Hill of Duncan army. What was the terrible sight? Tell me that, Mehta. Malcolm ordered his men that he killed Macbeth by himself. No, Vilad, the answer is wrong. Malcolm did not order his men that thing. What was the order? Hurry up. Please tell me the answers. One more thing I want to tell you that um, we will not doing we will not be doing any class work today. I want to tell you about that. Your midterm examinations will be starting from 1st of February. So start doing your preparations. And I think you have got the notice that you will collect your copies tomorrow. And the new schedule of the examination will be given you soon. Rumesa. Burnham Wood was moving. Good. Fatma, if you are lying, I would hang you from the nearest tree, and if you are right, so you can hang me instead. Very good, Fatma. Rumesa, it was a terrible sight. Rumesa, you have given me the right answer here. Before you have written, Burnham Wood was moving. You are a slave and a liar. Very good. Abdul Rahman, Mehda Advani, Macbeth ordered him to prepare a battle. No, this is not the answer, madam. It was wrong. Abdul Rahman writing, no, it was wrong. Shahid, Malcolm ordered his one for cutting down the trees. Yes, it is half answer is right. Shahid, please do complete it. I'm showing you the questions again one more time. What did the messenger see? What did the king reply? What did Malcolm order his men? Why did Macduff wish to kill Macbeth himself? Malcolm ordered his army to cut down a branch and carry it with them. Okay, very good. A branch of what? Write the correct answer, please. Write the complete answer. He ordered each man to cut down branch and carry with him. Good. Very good answer. Now I want the other answers. There is another question left. Why did Macduff wish to kill Macbeth himself? Okay, these are the questions I'm showing you again and again so that you will be able to answer me easily. Tell me the answer. Hurry up, I'm waiting. Okay, Bilal, Macduff wanted to kill himself. Himself? Himself means Macduff wanted to kill him, or he wanted to do suicide. If you are writing himself here, because Macbeth killed his family. This himself means he wanted to kill his own life, or he wanted to destroy his own life. Hamza, because he killed his family, that's why. Abdur Rahman, Macduff lead first part of Macbeth's army. But I'm not asking Abdur Rahman this thing. Macduff wished to kill Macbeth himself because Macbeth had killed his whole family savagely and he had to take revenge. Very good. Macbeth had murdered, killed family. Which family, Abdur Rahman? Which family? Zimal, Macduff wanted to commit suicide because Macbeth killed his family. No, Zimal, this is wrong. Suicide means to kill himself or to kill or to destroy his own life. Macduff did not want to commit suicide. Macduff wanted to kill Macbeth. He murdered his family. Your answer is right, but you have written in the wrong way. Macduff wanted to kill Macbeth. Zimal, yes, I. Why he wanted to kill Macbeth himself? The question is that why did he want to kill Macbeth himself? Why did he not allow any other person to kill Macbeth? Yes, Zimal, it's right because Macbeth killed his family. Very good. Now, other people, where are you? Please reply me. Other answers. Now, I just want to remind you that your midterm examination will start from 1st of February. Okay, you will get the schedule very soon. Start doing your preparations. Sania, very good answer. Macbeth had killed his family. So, some copies, some subject copies are here in the school. So, please come tomorrow and collect your copies. Okay. I hope you have started your preparations for examinations. And there is also a note given there that only the written examinations will be taken. If you want to ask anything, please write here in the chat box. Why Sania Javed? I am not winding up my lecture here. There is still time left. Okay, very good. Very good, Zimal. Okay, Fatma, very good. Now, if you want to ask anything about the story, about exams, about copies, you can ask me. Your copies are here in the school, so kindly come and collect tomorrow from 8:30 to 12:30. Okay, Sania, very good. Do you want to ask anything about Macbeth play or any other thing? Yes, Bilal, question answer can come from the book also. Anything from the book also. So please read the lessons or read the plays very carefully many times so that you would be able to answer the questions which will be coming from the book or any MCQs type questions, whatever will be there. Do practice of all language exercises given in the syllabus as well as done in the copies. And do practice of exercises given in the book also, in the language book. Many topics have been done. So do practice of all the topics done in the copies. Any other thing which you want to ask? Any one of you? Because only 1 minute is left. I want to finish here. Okay. I hope you have understood everything clearly. I want to stop here. Allah Hafiz.